That's why.
It's why I'm out of control.
It's what I do.
It's what I do.
What I do.
I kick bumpers. So this week on Tout Bouts Talk, we're going to be talking about the bumpy road to WrestleMania. How horrible is this road to WrestleMania?
Like zero build up to any of the matches. There's 4 matches right now. We got Punk and Undertaker, Cena Rock, Swagger Del Rio, and what did I say? Brock Triple H? That's the 4th one.
Yeah, the first one. Yay! The WrestleMania card sounds worse than TNA's Lethal Lockdown this year.
Lethal Lockdown at least got some good matches going. We got Team Sting versus Team
Aces and
Eights in a cage. Every match in a cage, WWE, even at Hell in a Cell. No way.
But let's be serious. The Rock and Cena is not even a quarter of what it was last year.
Twice in a lifetime.
Yeah, twice in a lifetime. I mean, that's just like taking a shit.
Yeah.
You
In
do
case
that
you
every
missed
day.
it the first time.
Punk versus Taker. I mean, Punk and Taker have no claim to each other. At least with Triple H and HBK, there was always claim to the reason, or there was a reason to the match. And then Brock versus Triple H is probably the best setup so far. A lot of wow moments, a lot of excitement. Brock Lesnar getting his head busted open. Triple H coming back with a new do and the thing. You know, it's awesome every time.
I don't know. I think it's all fucking a waste of time this year. They've been promoting the event itself more than the matches that are actually going to comprise the event. So, all right, Cena Rock number 2, and we all know what number 2 stands for. Yeah, Punk does have somewhat of a gripe, and not even so much a gripe, but a reason to fight The Undertaker because he can get back at the audience and he can break the streak. Does Taker have anything to defend against? Not really. He's just he's there. You know, we haven't heard much from him, so we'll see what happens. But right now, there's Punk and Taker. Brock and Triple H, yeah, it's got a lot of build-up, but if you remember the first match, Brock's a stiff wrestler. And quite honestly, I'm not expecting much out of this match. If you've already had the blood effect in the first encounter, you need to have a bloody, no-holds-barred, street fight style match for Triple H and Brock, so hopefully they add that stipulation.
I think that's exactly where it's going. Maybe even a Hell in the Cell because, I mean, outside of Undertaker, Triple H has the most claim to Hell in the Cells. And Brock has a pretty good track record in those matches, too. So it could be really fun. It's interesting to see if 2 40-year-old guys are going to go at it like that. I think the biggest problem with this build-up so far is that there's only 4 matches. I'm sorry? We have 4 weeks left, and you only got 4 matches?
And we haven't even talked about Swagger and Del Rio. On paper, like we said before.
Nobody wants to talk about Swagger and Del Rio.
Well, like we said before, we have it's Jack Swagger versus Alberto Del Rio. If you take this back, rewind 1 year, and saw it on paper, you'd be like, what the fuck match is this?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see this. And since Vince's creation of Zeb Coulter is so much of his own pet project, they look the other way on Swagger's DUI, and it's going forth as scheduled. We're going to see Swagger Del Rio probably in the first match just to get it away. The only thing I think that'll save this match would be Ziggler's involvement somehow with the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I'm really hoping to see Ziggler finally cash in. We've been waiting for so long. Be great to see him do it. And also,
I've only predicted it 7 times.
Yeah, we only get really excited every single time that
the
Del
one time
Rio's
you
on
don't
the
predict
ground.
it, it'll happen.
Yeah, right?
We're just gonna stop saying that. We're just gonna pretend like he doesn't have. The weakness anymore.
But let's just talk about a quick prediction.
Just smack him in the face.
I just bitch slapped his hand.
Oh, okay.
I was
The
waiting.
gay
for
lion.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, to make Swagger and Del Rio interesting is you have Swagger beat Del Rio, and obviously you crush his title victory for his actions against the company by having Ziggler cash in instantaneously. Oh, what better way than to have Biggie Langston shit on Swagger for Ziggler to ping him? I mean, and then later on in the night, you have somebody who's not even on the card yet, Ziggler, versus another person who's not on the card yet, in Jericho, and then for a secondary title match. It's been done before at WrestleMania, and it's good excitement because then it builds up to the next pay-per-view for a fatal 4-way, where all 4 men will have claim to that title, or a reason to claim to that title.
It could work, but I don't think that Ziggler's going to have any involvement as far as the belt's concerned. But I do see him wrestling Chris Jericho at WrestleMania yet again. There's other guys that don't have matches yet. We don't have Ryback, Sheamus, Mark Henry, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler.
I mean, but at this point, they're just kind of bullshitting us and teasing us what the matches are going to be. I mean, outside of this group, who doesn't think that it's going to be Sheamus and Orton versus The Shield? Who doesn't think Kane and Daniel Bryan are going to self-implode building up for a WrestleMania match? And honestly, Ziggler versus Jericho, even though we've seen it before, it's decent. And then the Ryback Mark Henry stare down.
That looks like it's inevitable.
It is inevitable. It's your turn.
It is inevitable.
It is inevitable.
No.
It's what I do. I beat up white people.
I'll eat your children.
I mean, let's just get back to like the John Cena Rock build-up. I mean, for the first time they're in the ring with each other since then, what happens? I mean, for real, Rock is just guaranteeing another victory while Cena's guaranteeing another victory. I mean, really, what's happening? And then Cena quotes Tyson, and then The Rock quotes... I mean, did The Rock even quote anybody real?
Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong? Like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, this whole situation's bullshit. Like, you couldn't even involve somebody else who could put together a different promo than what they've been doing for the last decade or so. I mean...
I kind of like the promo between Rock and Cena.
Because you're the ignorant slut now.
Because that's what they do. That's what Rock and Cena are good at.
That's what they do!
They're good at talking, and I thought it was a semi-decent stare down. But again, there's already precedent set. They've already wrestled each other. Rock even going on to mention in the promo, I'm going to beat you again. So once in a lifetime, twice in a lifetime. Does that mean the rubber match third in a lifetime is going to be at WrestleMania 30?
Yes.
So then who else do you have, WWE, besides Rock and Cena? Like, you know, nobody's going to tune in to see Swagger and Del Rio, no matter how much controversy you built around it. It's definitely a bumpy road towards WrestleMania, and it's going to have to smooth out soon if I'm going to drop $75 on a freaking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Go
And
to sleep.
I'm definitely not paying for your channel if all I see is Rock versus Cena on it. Yeah, you can hear that.
That's not happening.
Fuck your channel.
Fuck your channel.
Fuck your network.
I get 10 hours of bullshit now. What 24 hours going to do me later?